I had never come to Mumbai ever in my life. I was terrified of Mumbai. I just could not come to Mumbai. I was like, bhai, I'm just scared of this city. Let someone call me. And then I'll go. Then I got a call from Kavish Sinha's office. And they were like, oh, if you're in Hyderabad, you can just record from there. No, I'm going to come. I'm going to come to Mumbai. In a day, I gave 7 auditions because they called me in Aramnagar. Meri wo dunya nahi hai bhaiya, meri ye dunya hai. Then I went from Kavish Sinha's to then Shruti Mahajan's to then Casting Bay. I went there, introduced myself. Hi, my name is Preshah, and so on and so forth. You know, left profile, right profile. Le lo mujhe.
Hi, this is Siddharth Shukla from Take One Filmy, and today I have with me Preshah. Okay, before I introduce my बाकी चीज़ें बताऊँ, first thing I have to say is I really find this fascinating, which we were talking अभी थोड़ी देर पहले, a person doing more than just one job, which shows you're ambitious, which shows you don't like to laze around as much. Laze around सबको पसंद है, but still.
I have my lazy days.
But firstly, a very warm welcome to Take One Filmy.
Thank you so much.
Many congratulations for your projects. Recent was Gyaarah Gyaarah.
That's
right. You were so good in that. So many congratulations for that. And how's life going? First of all, tell me.
Life's been a fun roller coaster. Generally, it's like a roller coaster, sad roller coaster, scary roller coaster, and then happy roller coaster. Past few months have been a happy roller coaster. So I'm at ease with how the show was perceived because it's a sci-fi. It can go all the wrong places and only small room for it to go in the right place. So I'm just glad it went to that right place and the audience was able to resonate because it was slightly complicated.
Right. And it's obviously, like you said, not so common. It's not a usual show.
For Indian shows to crack sci-fi genre with such ease, because it is a bit complicated in terms of storyline for a person in a layman's language to connect.
Right.
But the fact that even my grandparents and my parents could understand, our generation though of course could understand. So I think it was a good spot on show.
Do you believe in 11/11 making wish? Do you do that daily?
Yeah. The moment it's like phone mein dekh liya ya ghadi mein dekh liya, it's 11/11. I'm like, guys, 1 second. So I came across this phenomena when I was in school or college. I was from a Catholic school.
Okay.
So there was this one friend of mine who used to believe in angels and stuff. So she told me at 11/11, angels' ears are open. So that's why whatever you wish, it will come true quicker. क्योंकि वो उनके कानों तक जल्दी पहुंचेगी. So that's when, ever since that, I started wishing at 11/11, and here are my wishes coming true. One true wish at a time.
Amazing. You're a YouTuber also. That's what it's written on your Insta bio also.
Yes. So I was a vlogger. While I was auditioning, I came to Mumbai in 2019. So I've been auditioning since. And this journey does seem to get a bit lonely. So that's why I was like, let me just also start vlogging and let me do creatively whatever gets my juices flowing. So then in 2022, I started vlogging my journey. One day when I make it, one day people will go to my channel and see that this is what I've been doing so far. And then 2022, I booked this job, Gyaarah Gyaarah, and then I just stopped vlogging because everything just got so hectic. And then I started my own business.
So did the audition calls that you got, you obviously have done acting course from Lee Strasberg Institute, right?
Yes.
When was it?
It was 2017-18. I was at Strasbourg,
Okay, before I continue, I come from North as well. I'm from UP, but for us, I know the typical route that we take is graduation kar lo, engineering or whatever kar lo, and then job le lo. Was it difficult to convince your parents for this? Because it's usually the case.
So it was a bit unconventional. You were right to mention there. But my parents have always given me the liberty to dream. Yes, they were apprehensive about sending me to LA. It's a new, not just country, it's a new continent altogether.
Time zone sab alag.
So, agar kuch upar niche ho bhi jata, that was the first time me getting out of my house. So, it was thoda sa challenging wo wala part convince karna ki I can take care of myself and I can do it. I've never lived alone. I've never even gone on a trip. My parents were that strict.
And Seedha LA.
Huh. My parents were that strict. My mother is from the army.
Oh,
so we had
wow.
a cut off at like 7. कि 7 बजे कहीं पे भी खेल रहे हो किसी भी कोने में हो घर आना है. So I've never been allowed to go on a trip, especially I was in a girls' school.
Right.
So वो भी था, and then everything was very very like cut to cut यही करना है. But then after like they saw me perform in one of the plays and I did really well. So my theatre teacher spoke to my parents like let her pursue this professionally and let her get more training if that's what she wants.
Right.
So then my parents were on board. तो उसमें फिर वो convince करने में दिक्कत नहीं हुई. बस हाँ ये कि मैं अकेले कर लूँगी. They still came to LA with me for first 1.5 months. They just wanted to see हाँ ये कर सकती है, ये अकेले glass भी उठा के रख सकती है. I'm like भाई इतनी भी बुरी नहीं हूँ मैं. So then yeah, 1.5 months they noticed and then they were like ठीक है. Some water works and then they left.
So when you did, the acting course and then you came back.
Yeah.
So after that you shifted to Mumbai to basically abhi सीख लिया है, now let me get some paisa also out of it.
No, so I shifted to Hyderabad first.
Oh.
Yeah.
For the south.
I had never come to Mumbai ever in my life. I was terrified of Mumbai.
Oh, okay.
I have been to LA. I studied there. All for 1.5 years. I was auditioning there also.
Yeah.
I did few student films and shows here and there. And I also got there's a pink slip that you get and you need 3 of them to become a registered SAG-AFTRA actor.
Oh.
So I got 1 of them. 2
Wow.
were left. And I don't know why. Despite me doing all of that and having trust in my capabilities, I just could not come to Mumbai. I was like, bhai, I'm just scared of this city. Let someone call me and then I'll go.
Right.
So then I went to Hyderabad. There was this actor friend of mine there and he was doing well for himself. So I was like, just hook me up with few people who I can give auditions to. And then there is no system there. So there you need to have a manager or someone who can put you out there.
Okay.
The industry there was very warm and very welcoming. Everything was great.
But they closed
it was very difficult for me to even find my footing, let alone enter.
Got it.
So then for 2-3 months I was just struggling there. Also slid into depression and stuff because I'm a very hyperactive person.
Right.
I'm put in a state जहाँ पे I just know a person and I'm living in a giant house by myself. So I can't do this. And then I got a call from Kavish Sinha's office from Bombay.
Yeah.
And they called me for introduction. And they were like, oh, if you're in Hyderabad, you can just record from there. No, I'm going to come. I'm going to come to Mumbai. Just call me. Just call me. I'm going to come. And then I went to Bombay. And then within a day. So in a span of 3 months, I barely gave 3 auditions there.
Oh.
And now, in a day, I gave 7 auditions because they called me in Aramnagar.
Yeah.
So there is world and then there is Aramnagar.
Aramnagar, I know.
ठीक है. And मैं कह रही मेरी वो दुनिया नहीं है भैया, मेरी ये दुनिया है.
Yeah.
And then I went from Kavish Sinha's to then Shruti Mahajan's to then Casting Bay. उस टाइम तो ये नाम नहीं पता था. उस टाइम तो 127, 78, 112. तब तो ये था. But then I went there, I introduced myself. Hi, my name is Preshah, and so on and so forth. Left profile, right profile. ले लो मुझे. So then happened. Ad का भी कुछ casting चल रहा था and a lot of my Strasbourg friends who were Indians, they were auditioning here.
Okay.
So I rekindled with them. So I rekindled with them and I was just auditioning for ads के लिए and then after a week, so I stayed back with a friend of mine. So I wasn't sure even at that moment I would want to move. So एक हफ्ता I just stayed with one of my Strasbourg friends and he was also auditioning and he had few contacts as well क्योंकि तब तक बना लिए थे in casting. So after a week, then I called my dad. I was like, "हाँ, Papa, I'm like ready. Let's just move to Mumbai." My parents, so actually, they couldn't understand. कि she can go to LA, but why can't she go to Mumbai? Like that's why the work is.
Yeah.
So then I shifted to Mumbai. Yeah, exactly after a week, and it was my birthday after that. So just that week. So I was like, great birthday gift, Bhagwan ji. So then I moved to Mumbai after that, and then the journey has been.
So you left Hyderabad.
For good. For good. मेरा हो गया भैया. 3 महीने, like a person who likes to work. So I
get it. Yeah.
I just like cut to cut. Give me 3 things at a time and I'll take 1 bite from each thing and then that is how my mind works. ADHD.
Yeah.
And then you put me in a space where there is no bande ki jaat. I can't do this.
Yeah. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
I want to talk about because अभी क्या होता है ना, you are acting, you're in arts, and you know you are into creative field, but ज़रूरी होता है पैसा भी है ना, वो चाहिए जो हम बात कर रहे थे.
Beauty comes at a cost, babe.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
And here, which is where the Preshah Beauty comes into the picture.
Right.
How, like, पहली बात मुझे ये पूछना है because now you know I've seen actors are also getting involved in like K beauty is there, and of course there are several actors who are actually investing or doing something other apart from acting, which is a very good thing. It's empowering, I'm very sure. You started. When did you start the business? And when did you think of the hair extension thing? It's hair extension brand, right? Preshah
Yes,
Beauty
correct.
with an I.
It's Presh Beauty with
Presh Beauty, right?
Yes.
With an I. Wow, nice. So when did you start?
So I started on the day I booked this show.
Wow.
Started
Gyaarah
as
Gyaarah, you
in
said.
the like thinking about an idea and running through with it. So I was thinking about doing a business. I wasn't sure what exactly, but in 2022 I was like, I want something of my own, so I don't have to depend on someone else for money.
Yeah.
So I can be at a place where if I don't want to do a project, I don't do a project.
Just for the sake
And-
of money.
Ha. So then I was like, let me start researching and see what's out there and see what also piques my interest, because that was very important. I'm a very passionate person. I can give something 1,000% or a 0%. There is no
Right.
in between for me.
Right.
So eyelashes was something that caught my interest. So we also make human hair eyelashes. That was the first thing that we started designing.
Wow.
So whatever signing amount I got from my show, that was the money that went into my brand designing,
Right.
website designing. And then slowly as the show progressed, I took some money from my father and I was like, I will return. Please thoda aur de do.
Easiest loan to
So-
get, but it's a loan for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he saw that I was, proceeding in a good direction. So which parent wouldn't want to help,
course they
And my
would.
dad is a businessman.
Right.
So he sees a good investment.
Yeah,
First
right.
So he's like, okay, you continue. But then that was it. Like there was no other support from their end. Because they wanted me to have those ठोकरें शुरू
Yeah.
because it gives you a lot
ज़रूरी
of insights.
ताकि बाद में बहुत बड़ी ठोकर ना लगे.
Yeah. So for the first 6 months while I was shooting, I was also backhand mein, reaching out to vendors for packaging, and I was a small business, right?
Yeah.
So 100 dabbe, and they need minimum 10,000. I'm
Yeah.
like, mine is not even 1% of that. Please just do something
Yeah,
about
yeah,
it.
yeah.
I can maximum stretch to 500, but that's about it. Those dabbas are still left. But I was like, let me just look out for vendors who can help a small business like me. So that took me a lot of time. Then that happened after 6 months, and finally Presh Beauty was ready to launch on 6th of May, and that's when we started, like, launched our website
proper
and
full-on
everything
business.
happened. First was eyelashes. So we
Okay.
just make human hair products.
Oh, wow.
So I'm wearing my brand right now.
These are extensions.
Do you want me to remove and show you? So I suffer from PCOD.
I would have never known.
Yeah, so I suffer from PCOD, okay, and I suffer from like major hair thinning.
Ha.
Take care. So this happened to me when I was barely 10 or 11 years old. I started losing a lot of hair,
Right.
and I was, that's why, not sure whether I'll be able to be an actor, because all the actors are like really pretty and good hair.
They set a certain stereotypical standard. We think
Yeah.
कैसा होगा, right?
So,
But this is damn good.
है ना?
I would have never known. In fact, I was noticing and I was like, how is the partition so correct?
yeah, so this is because of the
Because they are
top,
human hair only.
you can
in a
touch
way.
them as well.
Oh yeah, they're natural.
You can call them straight. I've straightened them. So,
Wow.
So I suffer from PCOD,
Okay.
and I lose hair, but that never hampered my confidence. So confidence-wise, I've always been very army kids.
Yeah,
jo
yeah.
bhi hai, we're happy. So then I started hair range in October.
In October.
4-5 months of lashes failing. I started hair extensions.
Okay, okay. Because obviously, okay, so just the black color or the colored extensions?
No,
all the
colored as well.
colours? All the
Colored as
colour.
well. It's just because everything is managed by me at this point.
Yeah.
The entire business is just run by me. I am yet to hire.
So much. How are you working so much? You're auditioning also, you're managing businesses also, you're like literally scouting properties also, you're doing market research, and is YouTuber, you said, of course, and then Insta
That's why
I
that
think
had to be on hold.
that had to be on hold. And but still, you also make reels on Instagram. I've seen it. Like
I
भले वो
create-
काम के हो या फिर fun के हो, but they are there.
Yeah.
Time तो जाता ही आप किसके लिए भी करो. How you like? Do you sleep at all?
Good question. I sleep at 4. Because at night I also have to pack orders. So I have nobody in my team right now. I'm hiring. So
That's
just in
very
case someone
inspiring.
is watching, please apply to contact at preshbeauti.com and send me your resumes.
This is I think the most unique way of hiring. If someone does, if this manifests, now, it'll be the best thing ever.
I hope I do find, because there was this one girl I had hired and she was supposed to join and then she ghosted on me. I'm like, I'm not your boyfriend to be ghosted on. Like, so that was that's why I just also lost some faith. Then my website guy ghosted on me. So I was like, what's up with these Gen Zs?
I know.
Does nobody want to work?
I know.
Or do I make them work so much? I don't know. So the hair line was the hair thing was always in the line, but I just did not know when to start.
Right.
So
right.
when my
Acha,
dad
okay.
was like, don't wait for a year, don't wait for this thing to fail, you just launch it. You have one product. So I just made one product at that point of time, and I just started with that. It was a scrunchy hair scrunchie.
Right.
So it was just me trying products, experimenting with products, and then that picked up. And I got few orders, and I was like, all right, I was having fun packing orders.
Yeah.
So I was like, this is growing. And then we launched a wig. Then there were a few cancer patients who came to try.
Wow.
And they were so happy. I have a studio in Delhi, so they were so happy to try, and I was like, I have something here and I want to build this.
Wow.
So that's when we started on making toppers for women who suffer from hair loss just like I do.
Yeah.
And then they see me on videos. I'm like, see, there's a bald spot, see, there is thinning. And then they're like, हमें भी है, but हमें तो शर्म आती है दिखाने में. ये कैमरे पे कैसे दिखा रही
बोलने
है?
वाला था. You did that, Abhi. You just did
Yeah.
this. One thing I definitely know, and this deserves applause, is you come across as someone, and I think this should be the right way to do it, because you come across as someone who is not like, अरे यार, when it comes to auditioning, ये नहीं मिला तो क्या होगा? ये नहीं मिला तो क्या होगा? At the very same time, you're very passionate also. ऐसा भी नहीं कि you don't want it. You want it, but it's not the end of life. And this is something I saw Priyanka Chopra in one of her interviews said, कि, this is not the end of life.
Yeah.
And that makes things, I wouldn't say easier, but less anxious in other ways. Anxiety फिर भी होती है in different ways, but still आप happy हो. You I'm sure you look happy, and I hope you are happy.
I'm very happy
about it, because you're again juggling between multiple things, and so hats off to you for that.
Thank you so much.
Coming back to your business, have you ever thought of going to Shark Tank?
Shark Tank, it did cross my mind, but right now it's too small of a baby to even,
But then
Shark Tank
but
is,
those are the only businesses that required funding and everything, no?
But the first step of a business to be even called a business is the hiring process, is there's a state of flow.
Right.
So right now, the state of flow is there, but the hiring is where I've been struggling, and it's a thing that I'm saying very nonchalantly, that I'm hiring, apply, but that's actually a big thing for a startup, because these would be the initial founding members. तो अगर नींव कच्ची है या नींव अच्छी नहीं है, तो it could be a wobbly situation, especially when I'm putting my everything in it, every single day thinking about it, growing, how to grow and stuff. So that is one thing that once I as an entrepreneur will feel that that is something that I can do, that's when I'll be a full-fledged business. Right now it's just me. Tomorrow, if anything happens to me, there is no business.
Right.
Because a single person running the show, single person handling the karigars, single person handling the website, single person handling the orders, single person taking the orders, single person attending the client, single person taking the video call, single person doing literally everything. Auditioning and acting is a different career altogether. But yeah.
But yeah, that makes sense because अगर वहाँ जाओगे भी they'll like marketing team से कौन है मैं, branding team से कौन है मैं, website से मैं, tech से मैं, sales से भी मैं, everything is मैं.
So then they'll be like ये तो hobby है, करते रहो फिर hobby. हमें नहीं पैसे देने हैं.
No, I get it.
So I don't want them to even think that this is a hobby.
So what's next? क्या चल रहा है अभी? क्या हो रहा है? Lastly.
I am hoping they write the second season soon of this. I'm still not sure. We've got no confirmations about anything. But again, 11/11, the moment it strikes, I'm like, please write a second season. I love the show. As a viewer, I love the show. So I'm hoping that happens. I'm hoping more auditions happen. I'm hoping more projects happen. But for now, I'm just concentrating on growing Presh Beauti. So we have a strong foundation in Delhi. And then I can comfortably shuttle my base Bombay and Delhi for work. So that's what's happening.
Amazing. And on that note, all the very best. More power to you, and congratulations for everything that you're doing. No, you whatever you are doing, it is kind of, I would look up to that. You know, it is inspiring in a way because I am someone who loves to do multiple things at the same time, and it's like creating your own opportunities, creating your own things. You don't have to depend, and that's an amazing thing to do. So all the best and congratulations on that. More power to you, and thank you so much for joining us.
You were such a great conversationalist. I don't know how much time we took, but pata nahi chala bilkul bhi. So
thank you so
much, Siddharth.
I'll see you soon.
Day. I will see you definitely, hopefully.
Yeah.